I'm Christopher Weeks, and one day soon, I'm going to call my dad up on the phone and tell him who I really am. Of course, he won't know I'm doing that because he's going to think I'm talking about a treehouse. Let me explain. So one night when I was around 8 or 9 years old, my dad was on his whatever it's beer, and he started waxing poetic about this treehouse he had when he was a kid. Now, to hear him tell it, this thing was the Taj Mahal of treehouses, where he could go and do as he pleased. Oh, fabulous. He looks over at me, and he's like, would you like a treehouse like that? Would I? Wouldn't you? Well, then I guess we'll have to make you one. Do I want to make a blueprint? Yes, I do. Do I want to start tomorrow? Yes, I do. Do I want to help you work on it? Yes, I do. I don't think I touched the ground until the next morning. I was excited. I had a stack of blueprints, yay high. I was furiously coming up with ideas like double stairwells, escape hatches, this, that, the other thing. The telltale sign of my dad making coffee. I fly through the house like a cruise missile. I corner him in the kitchen next to the coffee maker, and I'm like, are you ready? We're a little bit behind schedule, but if we break ground now and work through lunch, we might be done by the end of the day. What? What are you talking about? The treehouse! I see the word treehouse register somewhere in his brain. Oh, he bites his lip, looks out the window. I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm gonna need a little bit of time on this one. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. We're still doing it, right? Oh, yeah. When? Soon. When? So that year for my birthday, I asked my dad if we could get back to work on the treehouse. So for my present that year, he thought that was a fine idea. We made up a whole plan. He looked at my plans. He thought they were great. Of course, he couldn't make some of the stuff that I had on there, which, I was being more realistic, so that was going to be okay. I wanted to go with him to get the materials and stuff, but, he let me know it probably would have been a big pain. It was a lot easier for him to go on the way home from work, and, it's fine. Forward progression on the project. So the next morning I wake up, I go out there, and I'm a little bit annoyed he didn't wait for me to start building the treehouse, but whatever, flying out there. I'm excited, let's do this. I get a little closer and, what is that? Your treehouse! It's on the ground. Clubhouse! It looks like a jungle gym. Now, my dad is, he's working hard. He's trying to get those steel frames together, and, he's looking at the instructions, and they lie to him. And he's working on that, and he looks back at me, and he's like, this is just the frame. We're going to cover it with wood. And I look around. Where? Oh, no, I'm going to get it. When? Soon. Can I help? We'll see. So I spent a lot of time that summer sitting in the shade of the honeysuckle bush, looking at the weeds growing up through the naked steel frame of my jungle gym clubhouse. I don't really remember exactly when he decided to take it down, but I do remember he did ask me if I would mind. He did make two very good points. One, that part of the yard would be really great for the part of the garden he wanted to expand next spring. And the other one was I hardly ever played with my jungle gym anymore, which was true. So, yeah. So one day soon, I'm going to call my dad up on the phone, and I'm going to tell him how I really feel about jungle gym clubhouses. And if he can hear that, he's more than welcome to come hang out in the treehouse I built in the backyard with my son.